Last summer, my friends and I decided to stay in an old cabin in the woods. The cabin looked creepy with its broken windows and rotting wood, but we thought it would be fun. The forest around the cabin was dark and thick. We could barely see the sky through the trees. With our bags in hand, we stepped inside. Inside the cabin, it was dusty and cold. The furniture was covered in white sheets, and spider webs hung from the ceiling. Our footsteps echoed on the wooden floor. We set our bags down and started to explore. The place smelled musty, and it felt like no one had been there for years. As night fell, we lit some candles and made a fire in the old fireplace. We sat around the fire, telling ghost stories and laughing. Suddenly, we heard a loud bang from the back room. We all jumped and stared at each other. "What was that?" whispered Sarah. We decided to check it out together. We walked slowly to the back room holding our flashlights. The door creaked as we pushed it open. Inside, we saw an old rocking chair moving by itself. It rocked back and forth even though there was no wind. My heart raced as we watched it. "This is too weird," said Jake. We ran back to the main room and tried to calm down. Suddenly, the cabin's front door slammed open. Cold air rushed in, blowing out our candles. We huddled together, our flashlights flickering. We could hear footsteps coming towards us, but we couldn't see anyone. The sound was getting closer and closer. The footsteps stopped right in front of us. We could feel a cold presence, like someone was standing there watching us. "We need to leave now," I shouted. We grabbed our bags and ran out of the cabin, not looking back. The forest seemed even darker as we sprinted through the trees. When we finally reached the edge of the forest, we stopped to catch our breath. We looked back and saw the cabin in the distance. It was dark and silent again. We promised each other we would never go back. The old cabin was haunted, and we had experienced its terrifying events firsthand.